It's Hobart News. Um, I'm just gonna do another quick update for the day here. Some headlines. And give you more of an update of what's going on. Um, what's going on with the shooting at Buffalo Wild Wings? I don't want that. I don't want that loop on. Okay. So yeah. First of all, let me know where you're checking in from. But once we get some people in here, we'll start. The Daily Item just posted something about the shooting about an hour ago, so I'll go and read through everything, especially if you can't see it on the Daily Item app. They have like everything blocked out, but let me know where you're checking in from. But we're gonna go over this for her. So this first one says the shooter should not have access to weapons due to a PFA. So this was published an hour ago. So um, I'm not sure how to say this guy's last name, so I'm just going to call him Chris. This Christopher guy stalked Heather Sue Campbell and wrote a letter about his plan to kill her before police say he fatally shot her and Matthew Bowersox in a parking lot of a Monroe Township restaurant Friday night, which is obviously the Buffalo Wild Wings. Campbell, 46, of Trevorton, obtained a protection from abuse, a PFA. This is commonly like a restraining order. On July 1st, days after Christopher Fernandez, I guess that's how you say his name, 55 of Pakistanis, allegedly threatened to kill her. He was charged on June 24th with terroristic threats and harassment and was scheduled to report. John Demick Fernandez facing 2 counts of first-degree murder, stalking, firearms violations, violation of a PFA, and related offenses in the deaths of Campbell and Bowersox. Okay. Fernandez was in serious condition after being treated for gunshot wounds at Geisinger Medical Center in Danville Saturday night. He will be arraigned in jail without bail once he's released from the hospital. So the state police at Selinsgrove obtained a search warrant for Fernandez's home and vehicle and found evidence of his plan to kill, according to court records. That listed charges against Fernandez. I didn't see that. Fernandez detailed his murder plan in a letter addressed to law enforcement that was found in his truck, and in his home was an empty box for a GPS tracker and equipment. I did see that before, used to make a firearm similar to the weapon used in the shootings. Court records. GPS tracker was found underneath the carriage of Campbell's vehicle. Like, dude, this shit is insane. GPS unit was used to assist in stalking and tracking Campbell's movements. This is unbelievable. Fernandez should have not have access to a weapon because of the active PFA would have required him to relinquish firearms. But like I always say, criminals will find a way to find a gun. It doesn't matter what the law is. When did a criminal ever follow the law? The evidence shows the attack was premeditated and Fernandez acted alone. The danger was isolated to the parking lot and no one else was injured. Campbell and Bowersox were on a date at Buffalo Wild Wings, and Hummels were for several witnesses saw them appear to embrace underneath an umbrella in the restaurant parking lot. Shortly thereafter, Fernandez drove into the lot in a Dodge Ram pickup truck, exited the vehicle armed with a handgun, and began shooting at the couple. Louis Showalter and his daughter Naomi Shawalter were in the parking lot when the shooting happened. She told state police she saw Fernandez fire the weapon several times as Campbell was screaming in the car. He heard 3 more shots before the clip went empty. Toby Gearhart was in the restaurant vestibule and observed a similar scene. Gearhart told police and other racial I was gonna say then where's the part with Sprinkle? I missed that part, but Toby Sprinkle apparently um, Gearhart told police in the Irish representatives running to the aid of Campbell and Bowersox after Fernandez was neutralized by Sprinkle. So apparently somebody from inside came in. If anybody knows how to contact him, I know a lot of people sending me his name. I would like to just actually get in touch with him. If we could interview him, I would love to get his perspective on everything. But like I said, this article just came out a little bit ago. This one came out 21 minutes ago, and it's just a statement from Pyatt. Last night, our community experienced a horrendous act of domestic violence where 2 innocent people were fatally gunned down in a parking lot of a local restaurant. This is a heartbreaking moment for family and friends of the victims, as well as the patrons and staff of the restaurant who had to witness the unprovoked attack. And it says that this is all just saying about what we went through before, but it says that he acted alone, the danger is isolated in the parking lot. Um, Yeah, I want to also recognize the actions of several bystanders who rendered assistance at the scene. So, so that's all what's going on, and then, like I said, let's see here. Yeah, yeah. So if you want to read the full statement, I'm gonna probably post this statement right after I get off of here, um, so that we could just so everybody could see that. But that's on WKOK in the Daily Item. But it looks like he was planning to kill. But also, just a little bit ago, another local story. If you're familiar with the girl, the Amish girl that has been missing for a while, um, they have made an arrest. A Paradise man is charged with kidnapping. Linda Stool, the names for around this area are so stark, but her name's Linda, and she's an Amish girl. I don't know if you've seen her picture; it's been floating around a lot. They've been trying to, so they have arrested this man, and some of the details are pretty ridiculous. Yeah, it says smokers' vehicles are red Kia Rio on Friday evening. Investigators search a rural location where they believed Linda might have been taken after being kidnapped. Smoker's vehicle was seen parked at the location on June 23rd. They found buried. Investigators found buried in a wooded area articles of clothing, believing to be Linda's. So they're definitely on the trail of this girl. Um, yeah. So Smoker became a person of interest after the police received information about a red vehicle seen in the Gap area on the afternoon of the abduction. I believe this is down in the Lancaster. Yeah, we're in the Lancaster areas of Pennsylvania. So her father reported her missing, but they arrested this guy. There's the picture of her down here, right there. But they arrested this guy, and there's a new thing that they just posted about 15 minutes ago, actually, as I was getting ready to do this. But he said one arrest, but there's still no answers. This 18-year-old Amish girl might be just a smoker, is now behind bars and is accused of kidnapping her. But I don't know. I guess he's not saying where she's at. She's charged with kidnapping. Police were able to track down Smoker as a suspect because of his vehicle. A criminal complaint details the eyewitness spotted the sand on Beach Hill Road where she was kidnapped. Yeah. So they have this guy now, but they're not sure. I guess he's not giving them information. But they're still looking for this girl. This has been going on for a couple of weeks now. But yeah, and to go to some other headlines. Of course, everybody loves to talk about Trump. So Trump wore a mask in public for the first time, so you can look for that everywhere. Everybody's going nuts. Everybody's going crazy, and I'm sure Biden's like hiding somewhere, sleeping or something. But another thing, if we'll like to check out, two Texas police officers were killed in the line of duty. It just got published on AP News, but it's been on Fox News for a while, right around the Texas border. It's definitely something worth checking out. There's definitely a lot of underreported unrest going on all over the country. There's a lot of after the Chaz was disassembled in Seattle, everyone's kind of moved on to other things, but there's still a lot of violence going on in a lot of places, and a lot of it is still from the rioting and looting and all different kinds of stuff still going on. So I try to, even though it's not as a popular thing, I mean, it's important when violence is on the rise. I mean, these pockets of violence in cities all over the country. But because coronavirus cases are spiking, nobody cares, you know. But it's definitely something worth noting. The two Texas police officers were killed in the line of duty. Also, this one's pretty ridiculous. This is in Pittsburgh, but a laid off bus driver basically got unemployment during the pandemic, and he got $252 in weekly benefits, and now it says that he's ineligible, and now he has to pay back $3,000. This is so ridiculous. I hope somebody starts a GoFundMe for this guy. But yeah, so that's just another local headline. Like I said, wanted to just give you a quick local update on the the shooting that was going on, the shooting that went on a few days ago, and some other quick headlines for you to read. But if you can, go to hobotnews.com and you can, the stickers actually are coming in. So sorry, I didn't look at all the comments, but the stickers just came in. So if you donate now, I will be probably sending out the stickers tomorrow or the next day. So any donation, I'll send a couple stickers to your house. And this video is going to go right up on YouTube. So just subscribe on YouTube. And if you can't do either of those things, just tell your friends about Hobot News. I appreciate it. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'll look at the comments and go through them right now. But y'all have a great day. And bye.